Gorgeous Amalfi, with its dramatic cliffsides and pastel-colored houses built on them. We wanted to visit by boat and by bus, which proved to be not an easy task.
Adrian, they're stuck.
As we cruised on the rich blue Mediterranean Sea, our eyes feasted on breathtaking sights of small villages perched on the mountains like works of art, enticing and inspiring us.
Oh yeah. This is the Amalfi Coast.
The town of Amalfi is steeped in history. During the 9th to the 13th century, it was the seat of a powerful maritime republic that rivaled Venice, Pisa, and Genoa.
I love these promenades.
Yeah, I love promenades.
Wish we had that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
During Marco Polo's time, it was an important trading center between the Byzantine and the Western world. The town is also credited with inventing the first portable compass to steer the ships by.
Oh yeah, this looks so good right now. I could eat it. All of it. I will.
And she tried to.
Getting gelato. Homemade gelato.
Get gelato from a busy place with a big turnover, right? And that they say they make homemade. Yeah. Porta della Marina.
What are you talking about? Oh, I see. It's Porta della Marina. That's El Porto. If we were smart, we would do.
In the heart of the town is Duomo di Amalfi, a sacred place.
We're here at Amalfi, and we're about to go into St. Andrew's Church, which dates back from the 12th, 13th century.
Marble columns.
And this is the heart of Amalfi, and definitely the spiritual center.
Yes, because the sarcophagus of St. Andrew is here.
The bones are here.
So a very holy place on the Amalfi coast.
St. Andrew is Amalfi's patron saint for that reason.
And since this church was built in Marco Polo's time, and he was a merchant that traveled, chances are he was here in this very church.
That's right. Now what's interesting about Amalfi is that Amalfi was its own state during the 9th to the 13th century. Actually, yeah, I think it kind of ended around the 12th
Yeah.
century. And so this would have been an important trade route that Marco Polo's family and all the merchants would have used.
Yeah, because that's what they did. They traded. They were merchants.
Yeah.
This bronze door was cast in 1066 in Constantinople.
Oh, there's a crypt there.
The cathedral holds centuries-old tree frescoes that are very well preserved.
It goes back to the beginning of 500.
Wow. Cloister of Paradise, with its marble columns, was built in 1266 as a cemetery for the nobles. The Basilica replica of the crucifix was the first church on site, which was built in 596 AD. We descended into the crypt where the remains of Saint Andrew, one of the original 12 apostles, are. They were brought here from Constantinople in 1206. On top of the crypt is the large statue created by Michelangelo Nacerino, who was a student of the great Michelangelo. In the 14th century, they discovered that the saint's bones excreted a substance called manna. This is collected a couple of times a year and used to bless the people. A sacred place indeed.
Yeah, a lot of history on this coast, a lot of pirates, and you just imagine Marco Polo's day, what this would have looked like.
Yeah.
You know, like realistically, a lot of these buildings would still be here.
Yeah, some of the castles up on the hill would have been here.
Actually, you know, it probably wouldn't have been that much more different. A little bit, yeah, a little bit.
No shops or restaurants.
Yeah, but you know, some of the main
merchants
buildings
would still be here. Merchants.
Some of the main buildings would be here.
Yeah.
This was already inhabited, right?
The next day we were going to drive, but we were advised not to.
Right, and what did the guy say who lives here? Don't drive with
Drive
who?
it. That's what the guy said.
Don't drive it.
Yeah, he commutes every day by bus.
Yes. Even the locals won't drive it.
We quickly saw why. That highway is unbelievable. Words that come to mind: insane, crazy, frightful, stressful, nail-biting. For the first time in my life, I strapped in on the bus. I was in constant fear. Yes, those are cars. They actually stopped to let us by because it was so narrow. And once in a while, you get this. A little too close for comfort. But you do get treated to some spectacular views, like this little town. Or this terraced olive trees and lemons. And then it happened.
Adrian, they're stuck.
We are actually touching.
And then there's the crazy drivers. Finally, we
We're gonna
arrived.
have lunch. No cover charge. Look at the nice seats we have here.
Yep.
Waterfront view, and there's Amalfi behind us.
There's Amalfi. This is the waterfront view. It goes on forever. And this is the lunch that we got at the farmer's market.
Oh, they are good. Here, cheers.
Cheers.
And we had to ask the guy how many times
I
before.
asked him 3 times if I can drink on the streets, and he says no problem. No problem.
So if the polizia show up, we know what happened.
Yes.
It was a problem.
Besides being known as a trading center, Amalfi was also famous for its production of paper made by hand. Some still produce it today. Another town speciality is the colorful ceramics.
Adrian just suggested that I walk up there and get a shot of the terraced fruit. So I think that's a wonderful idea, and I think the person who thought of that idea should do it. Because that ain't gonna be me. It's like a little village that they've made of Amalfi.
It's a fish and chips place.
So we totally scored.
Da 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 da.
What was it? It was calamari, squid, shrimp, cod, and prawn. Fish ball. Prawns and fish ball. Yeah, fish ball. All in that. How much did you pay?
$7.50.
And then we bought 2 beers for €1.50 each from a store.
Yeah.
And apparently you can walk around the streets of Amalfi drinking beer.
I like the spicy.
Good. So this is the fountain where they led donkeys to drink.
You have a drink?
I think the asses should have a drink. 10 cents worth. Go put your 10 cents worth. You're gonna hit that poor woman in the face. You gotta turn this way more. Okay, you ready? Go. Woo!
Somebody's having a
Time to hop back on the bus.
There's absolutely no shoulder on this road. It's straight down. That's scary. Drink, 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 drink. Wiener.
Okay.
There she goes. There she goes. 3 attempts. Oh, done.